So boot sale season is coming to an end very soon. Just done a 10-minute dash, done a nursery run. Girls at school, Amy's at work. So what not better time than to hit some charity shops. I'm in my hometown of Braintree and it's been treating me well. Been living here just over a year. Charity shops are really good here. So I thought, why not bring the GoPro, see what we can get today. If you're a reseller yourself, so you've got a local town to you with multiple shops, you soon learn which shop is which, like the pricing strategy, the sort of stock they get, how good they are at rotating the stock, etc. So yeah, I've learnt mine very well. And there's even a couple of shops I just don't even bother going in. Maybe once in a blue moon I'll go in, just like, yeah, it's overpriced. It's 9:10 on a Wednesday morning and town is a ghost town so far, which is good for me because the shops have just opened and there's not much competition. The shop, a nice cheap one, Essex and Hertz air ambulance. Nice and cheap set of prices for anything clothing wise. Usually do well in here. Right, thanks for it. Cheers, thanks, bye. Yeah, every time how awkward it is filming in charity shops when it's deathly quiet. So I didn't get any footage in that one, don't think, but I did get 4 items. This one's for me, sort of carpenter type trousers. I'm going to try them for myself, but the trousers are all £2 each, no matter what brand, what size, and also with the tops. So I got a bit of Cotton Traders Classics England rugby top, short sleeve, again £2. Paul Smith, like formal woven-y type trousers. Yeah, a bit of Paul Smith there, woven trousers, £2. I picked up to resell some Marks and Spencer's Blue Harbour, right? Mental, but Bolo, look out for this fabric here. Emitex, luxury Italian moleskin material, made in Italy. Changes just a pair of M&S Blue Harbour trousers from like worth not much at all to around £20 to £24. And you have to try out the cash converters every time. Might not pick anything up, but it's always well worth a look. That's cool. Big chunky thing. So as expected, nothing in there, but as again, to be expected, they are resale shops, so they should be doing their research, obviously. I find the speakers, they do reduce every now and then it is worth it for me. But today, no reduced. And VHS is £40. Jesus, they've been watching retro reselling. Right, in fact, I just walked past the shops, and one of the shops I don't bother going in, British Heart Foundation furniture shop. Absolutely 0 point, never found anything in there really, so don't bother. I do go in this homeware one, Fairly Hospice. A lot better pricing and good quality stock. There's the music section as well. Probably worth it, a fiver, but more of a basic pair. And I've got to drag it around home, so maybe worth 20 to 25. It's quite big, so yeah, money in it, but I can't bother to drag it home. But these ones, £4. Hitachi, again similar, lower end model. You can feel how light they are. Money in them, but again, for the bulk and that, not for me today. One of my best flips was from this charity shop. This time last year, a pair of Urkel armchairs, all in with delivery. I think it was £220. Flipped them for like £6.50. It's so quiet. Can I just put this on the till while I keep looking round? Yes, I'm getting that one, please. Yeah, thank you. I'm interested in these, but I don't know what pattern they are. I think they're just clear. Alright. They're £10, but it's still sealed. I've got a pattern of them. They're just clear. I might leave them for now.
But keep both your receipts safe. You've got a 7-day guarantee because it's an electrical item.
Yep, whack it in there.
Test it, but if it doesn't work, bring it back with your receipt.
Okay.
I'll sort it for you.
That's fine. Thanks for that. Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you.
Ooh, it's quite handy to have without a toddler in it. Yeah. Another shop, another purchase. This one more modern Tees Made. I Thought it was missing the top layer, but it is in there, it's just underneath. £10, standard stuff. They said they pat tested it, but obviously I need to make sure it's actually working properly. But obviously working like $35.99, I think. It's been a little while since I saw one of these ones, but I'm pretty sure it's around that price range, around $35.99 plus postage on top. So yeah, not amazing, but just a nice standard retro reselling pickup. And now we've got the Fairley Hospice clothing shop. It's been in the homeware shop. Now we've got the clothing shop. And again, I'd seem to do well in here. Not too bad pricing overall. There's some times they go a bit mad. Wow, look at this. My brother had this exact set, I'm pretty sure. Intercity vintage, oh, 65 quid there. That is seriously cool. But Lima models, Intercity 125, don't know what it's worth, but don't really want to spend 65 quid today, unless it's worth like 250, 300 quid. But yeah, that is so cool. Got this box called the track. That is cool, but that's always going to be overpriced. Well, not overpriced, but priced up. My mind has been blown. I've just learned a brand new brand that I've never heard of before, and it's a Bodo. And there's two of them. This brand here, Akai, I don't know how you say it, but 1, 2, priced at £4 each, 34-inch waist. Ooh. How much? Cheaper than for a city in Dundee. That's great, thanks for that, thank you. That was shop of the day easily. I'm not going to top that. I was getting brand after brand after brand. And I've learnt 2 new brands as well. 2 Bolos added to the memory list. What a shop. I'll show you probably in a minute what I did get because it got crowded in there when I was trying to explain, but yeah. I'm not going to top that one. That was epic. I only spent 19 quid and one of a pair of trousers should go from, I was quickly looking, 40 to 50 quid. Wow. Next shop's actually my favourite shop at the moment, apart from that Fairley Hospice just now, which absolutely smashed out of the park. This is what I call my 99p shop because the majority of stuff's 99p. They do go £2, £3, I think up to £5. I think I've paid the most for an item, but it was a designer brand. It's either hit or miss because it's so cheap. Obviously it's very popular and the good stuff goes quite quick, but we'll see what we got today. I've had all sorts from here. Straight to the men's.
Can you take her private, darling?
This lady always gives, bless her heart.
I'll tell you a quick day, I'm afraid.
Yeah, but
Yeah, the 99p shop.
it's very kind of her.
Banana Republic. There you go. This one's £2, but still, cracking price. Oh, quite awkward. Some swimming shorts here. Anything decent? Not today, doesn't look like. So no luck in that one today. It's always worth a look because, as you saw, 99p, £2 an item. I try and hit it like twice a week if I can, like first thing in the morning. I do walk away empty-handed, probably more often than not at the moment, but I've had some absolute stonkers in there. Amy found this one. I've got to try and fish this out, but that was 99p, accepting an offer of 250, and it's from that 99p shop. Mental. Market day today. That'd be cool if there's some absolute pieces, brand new tags, cheap, that I could flip online, get it in bulk, but no, definitely not. This one could be a bit hit and miss as well. They've got like a vintage section which is massively priced up, but again, hot and cold. We've got Airwalk, Kappa, leather Converse, 15, size 10, bit much. All Saints, Was that £8? Ooh. Women's jacket. Got a hood. Size 12, All Saints. Yeah, I reckon. I'll get that one. Laura Ashley. 20 vintage coat. Is that vintage? I don't know if that is vintage. Apparently it is. 20 quid. Is that like a suede leather-ish? Or waxed cotton? It's quite cool, that biker vibes. I think it's like a waxed cotton. Might be worth a look up, but 20 quid might be a bit steep. So filled up the bag now. If I take out the box, there's still some space, but doing really well. This is exactly why I'm in love with my new little town. Like I said, been here just over a year and a quarter. Yeah, love the move. Chelmsford is basically a mini London now. It has been for a little while. Big, busy, expensive housing and charity shops. So you still pick up stuff. I still do when I do visit back, which is quite often actually. But yeah, just love a little Braintree town. Getting bargains. There's a couple more shops now. We've got Bernardo's and then next door again another shop that I skip, and surprise, surprise, it's British Heart Foundation, but a clothing shop. I think in a year and a bit we've lived here, I've bought maybe 2 things that are British Heart, the clothing shop to resell, which isn't a great conversion rate. So I tend to skip it. If I'm having a slow day, I might pop in just to have a look and have a laugh at the prices. But yeah, it's hardly worth it. But here we go. Literally just one shop in between the 2 shops. There's Bernardo's and then British Heart next door. Might pop in to show you the pricing. But first of all, Bernardo's and some honey. It's cool. Local Essex honey. So, fat face. These do sell well. What did I say? £6. They can sell for like 28 to 32.99. Nice colour, beigey cream colour. Put that in the maybe pile. Ooh. Bit of vintage Ralph. Size large, £8.50. Quarter zip. That is quite nice. Is it a bit steep on the pricing? £8.50. Yeah, original vintage tag. £8.50. Again, put it in the maybe pile. It's a big old spell out. Look at that. Ah, ripped. Small. Bit ripped though. Vintage as well. Early 2000s. Too small for me as well.
Yeah,
oh, cool. With the tags as well.
Yeah, around there.
Oh, nice.
I thought that was like Montclair or something then.
I found like fake Montclair in here before. It's quite a good one as well.
You putting new stuff on or
What's that?
changing stuff over?
No, I'm buying.
Oh, you're buying?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I thought you worked it.
No. No, I just bought a lot today. That's all.
Yeah, look.
Just found a nice Rohan fleece as well. Rohan, it's a 5 size large. Standard item. Just double check the pricing. I think the pricing's come down a bit on Rohan. That might be like 12 to 14.99 item, possibly. It's a bit thin, so I'll double check that one. I'm a sucker for a chore jacket. I absolutely love them. Got one on today. Pockets, utility pockets, denim. Selected home, which I don't think's the strongest prices normally, but just the style. The chore utility pockets. Sort of raw denim look. That is so cool. I love that. Don't know what it'd fetch. What they got on it? They've got £7.50. Yeah, it's just so cool. I love the colour as well. Cool is this as well. Vintage Ceres, I don't know how you say it. Made in Great Britain. Vintage golf jacket. Look at the abstract. It's like a ski jacket. Is that branding down there? £6. Size small, but looks like a medium. That's too cool to leave, I think. Proper like Saved by the Bell 90s vibes. That is cool. I reckon I've got to get that. I reckon I can get 25 quid for that. 25 quid. That's too cool to leave. I'm taking it. That's great, thank you. So £33 spent. And again, a nice lot of goodies, and now the bag is overflowing. And that's even with the teas made out of the bag. Oh, it's been a good morning again. It's been a very good morning. And I'm not done yet. I say I'm not done yet. Oh yeah, two of the most expensive charity shops, British Heart Foundation, and then round the corner, Cancer Research, which is expensive, but I do find stuff. So Ben Sherman bomber, 20 quid, nothing special. It's quite cool. Gilet with a bit of corduroy in it. Arctic Storm, 16 quid. Shut my mouth, right? I just bought 2 items in there. After saying, like, I don't bother going in there, bought 2 items. One for a keeper, well, potentially both keeping. This is vintage jerseys, like large t-shirt. But I just like the graphic. Grey t-shirt, short sleeve, really cool, like bees in the hive. Only £3.50 for a vintage t-shirt. Yeah, that's a keeper. And this one might be keeping. I think it's a bit small. I'm a large. I think folk size 3 is a medium, I think. But it's £9, which isn't a disaster. Really nice colour to it. Yeah, if I'm going to sell it, could get like 25-ish quid, I think, for folk. I'm not sure on pricing for folk. I know there's a lot in TK Maxx past couple of years, so I think the prices have come down a bit. But £9, a potential keeper, but if not, a small profit if it doesn't fit me. But yeah, 2 items after saying I don't buy anything and I skip the shop. There you go, you just don't know. Next shop, Cancer Research, can be expensive, can find stuff. One of them. What's this I see? Again, they're blasting out the copyright music. I think it's just like a pyjama top, £5. Yeah, never mind. I'd been cool if that was vintage. And nothing in that one. There's some okay stuff, like nothing special, and like sort of heavier prices, medium prices, so nothing exciting to spend money on, to make profit on. So yeah, left empty-handed in that one. But one shop left, Sue Ryder, one of my favourites again. Going there a lot, multiple times a week. They know me in there, they know what I do, they know the channel, so hi if you're watching. Yeah, they treat me very well, good brands, good pricing, tick all the boxes. And that's my last pit stop today. I more often than not come out with at least one thing, so adding it to my overflowing bag. And it's busy in here today. Yeesh.
Lots of shirts here. Polo, Boss.
Ted Baker. I don't know, £40 they're asking. Every now and then they ask quite a lot on something, but overall they are well priced. I mean, how good was that? I think the last time I went to all the shops was only like, what, 3-4 weeks ago maybe? And shout out to Luxury Pickers, by the way. I filled this bag purely with pickups, clothing. I think 2, maybe 3 potential keepers, but out of that whole bag, not too bad. And of course, a non-clothing item, £10 for the Swan Teas made, which should work. If you're donating it to charity, I'm pretty sure that's gonna work. Or if not, I can return it. But yeah, look at the state of it. Absolutely brilliant. All the brands as well, 2 new brands, 2 or 3 new brands actually. See, getting some folk, some standard fat face, like 28-30 quid a piece. Denim chore jackets, vintage Ralph, vintage golf stuff. All Saints, women's as well, not just men's. Vintage t-shirts, Rohan, Scotch and soda. I don't know if I showed this one. Perfect for obviously into autumn now, coming up to the dreaded winter. Scotch and soda, knitwear, men's, size large, £3.50, you can't go wrong. Again, now I can talk freely. I'm not like surrounded by people and in the shop banging music out. 2 brands, 2 brand new brands I've never heard of, never stopped learning in this trade. Again, I think I did try and explain this one earlier, but Akai, I don't know how you say it, so don't shoot me down. It's a 34 waist, long leg. Yeah, these should be going for like 45 to 50 pounds, maybe even a little bit more. Never heard of them, just from, like the tag looked quite interesting, and then the material felt good, like for outdoor wear. And yeah, my instincts were right, looked up on the spot, and the best thing was, there was 2 of them, same size, lighter grey, darker grey, both £4, both like 50 quid each. So that's £100 right there. Haven't added up what I spent today, but around, I'm gonna guess around £100 maybe a bit more. So these 2 pickups alone pay for everything else. And the other brand, same shop, I don't know if it was the same donator or something, but I've not heard of this one. YMC, just need the A on the end. But yeah, size medium, 100% lamb's wool, paid £3, size medium. It's like just a jumper or cardigan, knitwear, 100% lamb's wool. And again, very strong prices, so look out for this tag as well. I think it was like 40, 45, maybe 50 again. So in that one shop, same as these. So I don't know if, I'm gonna guess it was the same donator. Usually when someone has a good taste or expensive taste, usually most of their wardrobe is as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if that was the same donator. And then got this outdoor brand as well. I already knew about this one. But this was £3. Probably only worth like £18 plus postage. I think it's a Armour Luxe. Another outdoor sort of hiking, walkwear brand. Long sleeve, like a light sweatshirt or thicker t-shirt. Yeah, £3 into 18, 20 quid. With all that other stuff as well. Yeah, you just can't go wrong. The only problem I have now, I've just shown you how good my local high street is, because this isn't a one-off. I've done this multiple times this past year, and I'm hoping it will continue to do so. I'll try and go once a week. When it's the off season, when it's no boot sales, I am in the town like minimum 2 to 3 times a week. I'm very active there, very active. So if you do come, you don't find anything, you know why. OG watchers of the channel will remember when I'd done the charity shop championship. I went in and around different towns in Essex and I ranked them in like a Premier League type table. Here's the playlist, hopefully here. Give that a watch, see what Essex town came out on top.